Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Eternal Takes with Anna. If you don't know already, my name is Anna, and today for the video, we are going to discuss a haul of every single crochet thing I've made to this date. So tag along and let's get into it. So just to be clear with you guys, I have this like huge bag. Honestly, it's like a mix of everything I have ever made that's crochet, so it's a huge bag and a lot of stuff already fell out, but this is everything that I've crocheted that I've kept and not sold already. I'm probably going to sell everything that I'm going to show you guys, probably most of it, in like a couple months, maybe in October. I'll put on like my website or something and start selling them, just because I don't really wear much of this stuff anymore, which is really sad. But if you know me super well and if you follow my Instagram, you probably know that like I've worn this in real life a lot, but I just like, I don't know, I just have no occasion to wear these two now. I've kind of outgrown it, but yeah. So if you do want anything, you can text me, you can let me know if you have my number, or you can DM me, or you can wait and see it on the website in October. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first category of stuff I have right now is hats. So first we have our beautiful, lovely pink. This is like more of like my fall spring collection kind of vibe. I'm saying collection as if like I have like a whole line of clothing, but basically this is my most prized possession. Like, I love this hat down. Actually, I might keep it, but I love it so much. Yeah, I don't know, one day I was just like,
I didn't have a pen and paper. I got to the mic, I'm like, oh, press record. Drive a roll up the part to shoot, please.
Let's mix some colors around and like play around with it. And I just like kind of mapped it out on like my iPad, and I was like, okay, let me mix this color, let me add a little teal in there, a little blue, a little pink, and then bam, she came out. So I literally love her. Like, she's like the perfect spring fall hat. Like, she's just like perfect for any occasion. I feel like it's just like a pop of color, you know. So yeah, this is her, and I'm just gonna put them to the side. We have hat number 2. She's a little big, I'm not gonna lie. I actually originally made this for my grandma when she was visiting in the US, and I don't know why, but she kept telling me make it loose, like make it a little bit bigger and stuff for her head, and I thought her head was bigger than my head at the time, so it just became like super obnoxiously big. But I mean, if it fits your head, then it fits. Like, but yeah, she's just like a cute little blue, like winter, but also perfect for the beach. I feel like this is just such like a like, but low-key, I'm not gonna lie, I've worn it. I think I wore it one time and my grandma wore it one time too, but it was like way too big for her head. For mine, it was like okay. As you can see, if you have big hair, I feel like this would match you a lot. But for this one, like, you have to be careful, because if you're out in like strong winds, like places where there's like a lot of wind, like Santa Ana, like do not go there with this hat. Like, she will be blown away. Even for the beach, like sometimes if it's too windy, like she'll just get snatched off. So that's that. And then I also really like this hat. This is kind of like a summery hat too. Why am I not showing it to you guys properly? Okay, this is Le Summer hat. I feel like Carrie Bradshaw. Le Summer hat. So this is what it looks like. I'm probably like, I don't know, I don't want to get hat hair, so I'm not putting them on too tightly, but this is what she looks like. I would wear this to work a couple times when I used to be a barista, and all the customers low-key loved it. Like, they were like, damn, like, how did you make this? Also, if you do crochet and you're like, wait, I want to make the hat instead of buy it from you, no worries. I'm gonna try to find most of the tutorials for these. They're probably like way down in my like history, but I'll find them and I'll link them in the description, so just check that. But this is hat number 3. Yeah, as you can see, I've made a lot of hats, so we're gonna keep going. This is also a favorite of mine. Like, I love purple, so she is an icon. Like, she just like snatches your attention as soon as she walks in, you know. I love this hat. These are all like kind of bucket hats, like beach hats, I would say. But you can wear them like honestly anywhere, like to school, to work. I love her, and like she's so flowy. The yarn for this was kind of like on the bigger side. So when I did actually make it and I crocheted it together, it was like it kind of has like a flowy feel instead of like where it's like super small yarn and it's kind of like tight knit. So this is she. I don't even know if you can see it that well, but okay. Hat number 4. We're gonna keep going. I actually bought this hat. I'm not gonna put it on because it's like super tight. It's gonna ruin my makeup, but this hat is from Crochet Classics on Instagram. Yeah, she's like super talented. So these are like basically granny squares, and then she stitched them together, and it's like super cute. I like having this like olive side on the front. It's really cute. But yeah. So this is from Crochet Classics. I actually didn't make that. And then I think this was my first cat hat that I made. So this is her. She looks a little bit, the cat hats look a little bit funny, I can't lie. Like when it's not on someone, it looks a little funky. Like it's just like a little, it kind of looks like a bag, honestly. Like a little, you can just put stuff in it. But you can actually put it on and it kind of takes the shape of a cat hat for some reason. But yeah, it's basically just like straight lines across. But when you put it on, it kind of sticks out like that. So this is what she looks like. Yeah, this used to be like cat hats were my thing like for a minute, and then I just stopped. I don't know. I just outgrew it. And then this is cat hat. I think this was the 3rd one I made. There's a 2nd one in there. This bag, I'm telling you guys, like this bag is huge, and there's stuff around my room that is not even in this bag. But yeah, I want to like detox. Like I want to make new stuff, so I don't want to keep hoarding them. But this is cat hat number 2. So as you can see, my favorite color is purple, and she is purple. But I mixed in a little black and white in there just for like a little bit of like variety, a little pop of color here and there. And it kind of went with like a lot of my outfits, honestly. I really liked this when I was in high school. I wore it in college a little bit. I feel like this is like perfect for the winter. Like my head was never cold with this on, like trust. But in California, like especially Riverside, like we cannot be wearing these kind of hats. Like you will burn alive. Let me see. Okay, this is cat hat number 2. So this is she's just super simple, red and black. Like I like to do a bit of variety with my crochet items. I like to mix colors. But I feel like every now and then, like, you just have to go back to the basics, you know, like 1 or 2 colors, 1 color, you know what I'm saying? So this is my going back to the simple base. So yeah, she's super cute. I really like red too. It's not my favorite color, I wouldn't say, but I do like it. Like I like how it looks on me. So if you're a red person, your favorite color is red. And I feel like this red yarn that I use too is like very vibrant. It's not like neon red where it's like, ugh. I hate neon colors. Do not come near me with anything neon. Like this is not the 70s. Like we're not in the 80s. Like please stop. So this is she. But yeah, she also keeps your head warm. It's very thick yarn. And then also just put some of my beanies in here. I'm just gonna put that to the side. Okay, this is actually a really cute little headband I made. So honestly, my hair is kind of not suitable for this right now, but I'm gonna try putting it on and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so don't mind my little man bun up here. I'm gonna take it down actually. But my hair is also just like big today. I diffused it yesterday. But this is what the headband looks like. She's super cute. You can do multiple hairstyles with her. I just tied it in the back really quick just to show you guys what she looks like. But yeah, you can do anything with this. And you can also, like, I don't know, if you really want to be creative, maybe you can like tie it around like your neck, do a little scarf moment. I also have a scarf, so I'll show that to you guys. And then this is my lovely, oh my god, I love this yarn down. The yarn got like really like tangled together, but, and also I didn't really spray this down, but it's okay. So this is like, do you just see like this color gradient? Like, it's just beautiful, and like the way it just like switches colors and it's like all even, and like, ugh, it's just such a fall vibe. And like, honestly, I love a good like fall vibe. Pumpkin spice latte, like this is literally pumpkin spice latte down. But I actually used this. I pinned it to my wall. So if you're renting, like maybe not the best option if you don't want to take some money off your deposit, but I don't mind putting pins in the walls. So I pinned this to the wall, like right here is where I pinned it. And then also the bottom ones too in the corner here. And then after that, you can literally just use like any of these holes right here to hang your earrings. So this was really helpful for me because I was like an earring hoarder for a minute too. And I just had so many earrings, and like I couldn't keep track of them in my little trinket box. Like they would just get all mumble jumbled. So I just hung them up here. And not only did it look beautiful, it just also made it like super organized, and like I could just put it anywhere, and there was like enough space for it, but it was still like small, cute, and it also looked like decoration too. So you know what, this is like a 2-in-1, like decor, actually 3-in-1. Decor, beautiful, interior design, and also earring holder, or just any kind of like holder you want it to be. This next one, this is actually like, I think I say this about every piece, but this is it. Like this piece that I made, like she is her. She's her, he's him. Like this is literally everything. I love it so much. Like just the way I mixed and matched the colors. And like, again, purple is my favorite. Like, you know the memo now. So you can already tell how excited I was when I made this. The only issue with this is because the yarn, like all the yarns that I use, like they were kind of like different thicknesses. It kind of made it a little bit bulky in certain places. So when I put it on, like I have to like constantly like pat it down so that it's not like one little corner is like peeking out above the others. You'll see what I mean. But it is cute, I can't lie. And I like a certain side. I think it's this side that I liked a lot. Yeah, so she's a beautiful little beanie. But I like, see how it's like it pokes out a little bit? So I just kind of pat it down. And here she is. In all her glory. Yeah, I would say this really is like a hit in the winter, like when it's a little bit cold or when it's like rainy, but you still want to look like cute, you know? So yeah, I think this was my first beanie actually. And then let's see. Oh, okay, this is my genius creation. And I say genius because like this is a rightfully earned title for what I made. But basically, when it was my first year of college at UCR, and I was actually dorming in Penland Hills. This also applies to you if you're like in Lothian and AI, like wherever you're dorming, whether or not you go to UCR, you're going to be, if you're the top bunk person, you're kind of in a little bit of like a struggle for space because you don't necessarily have a nightstand space. And I was thinking about it and I'm like, why did no one in the housing department and housing services like think and say like, wait, what about the people on the top bunk? Like, they have no nightstand. And this doesn't apply if you're in a loft. Like, I'm not talking about the loft. I'm talking about, you know, there's just like a double bunk situation. You're the top bed, and you literally have no space. Like, you just have like the bed, your pillow, your like little stuffed animals and stuff, I guess. But and like maybe you can leave your phone next to your head on the bed, but I also have a fear of like, because I move around a lot when I'm in bed, and I'm just like, what if it falls off the side of the bed, right? Because there's like open space. So I actually made this. I crocheted it. So I'm pretty sure you can find something equivalent to this on Amazon. I kind of was just like mastermind, like engineering it in my head. And low-key crocheting is a little bit like engineering too, like can't lie, because you're literally engineering something. But anyway, I'm literally making something. So yeah, she looks a little wonky. Sorry, I wish I could pull her from all sides, but just imagine it's like a perfect square. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, she's pink, she's beautiful, little spring vibe. So for this one, this is where I put like my glasses in. This is where I put my phone. I actually measured my phone to make sure that it fit like exactly in there with a little bit of room. And then this is where I put my books. So I kind of measured it to the book that I was reading at the time. But if it's most standardized books, I would say maybe not like a textbook if you're like studying in bed. But yeah, so what I did was I also made straps for it. So this is like the strap that would go around the wooden piece of the top bunk, and then there's also little holes in the straps that actually tie around the wooden frame, and then it goes into this button. This is what it would look like. Like, I actually, when I went to Penland Hills, I measured the wooden frames, like during orientation too, so that's how I knew how much space exactly to give for it. So this was exactly how much space the wooden frame needed, and then it tied around exactly. This is like where the bed mattress was, and this was kind of like the outside of the mattress. I don't know, but it worked. It kept me sane, and none of my stuff ever fell off or fell out. And yeah, I was very satisfied with her. So if you're a college freshman and you don't want to support Amazon, or you just want to have a little cute crochet thing for the side of your bed as a nightstand, you know, let me know. She's super cute. And then, oh my gosh. Oh, she's a little canopy. Not canopy. What is the word I'm looking for? It's like the thing that holds people, like, and they swing on it. Oh my gosh, what is that called? Okay, I'll edit the name here once I figure it out. Hammock. Oh my god, it was a hammock. I knew, I was like, it's not a canopy. Like, that doesn't make sense. So now that we found the word, so this is kind of like a hammock. Honestly, it kind of looks like it. I made it so it had little like fish design, like, yeah, you can see the yarn's a little bit different. I don't really like this piece in my opinion, but this isn't like any clothing or anything. Honestly, if you're really creative, you can probably make it be like a tube top or something. But I actually use this kind of also like a hammock. I hung it on the side of my library. Like, I pinned it to the library, pinned this side to the wall, and just had a little bit of space in there. And I kept my crystals and stuff in here for a little while. I didn't really like it because it was in the side of the room in the corner, and it just collected like dust and stuff, and it was kind of hard to clean. But if you want a little hammock, here you go. She's super cute, but I've outgrown her. And then she's also cute too. I actually really like this one. I like the yarn for this especially. So this is like a water bottle holder. As you can see, she's kind of like small though, so this is for like a smaller type of like water bottle, honestly. And let me see, yeah, like honestly, if your water bottle is like pretty small and like fits your hand, yeah, just imagine this is like a water bottle and like you're holding it. You can honestly like hold it like around your arm like this if you want. I kind of imagined it for like around my elbow or my wrist, or just like my hand like holding it, just so I wasn't like constantly holding on to my little like cup like this the whole time when I was walking around campus. But I never really ended up using it, so I don't know. She's completely new, so if you want her and you want something to kind of carry your little water bottle in, she is the perfect companion. So yeah. Another hat. Oh my gosh, I love this piece. Okay, she actually took me a long time to make, so we're gonna appreciate her right now. But this is, you can kind of see it. Not the whole thing. I'll show you like bit by bit. So this is the main part. This is what goes around your chest. This is the arm piece. She's pretty lengthy, and she also opens up near the wrist, so it's kind of like a flare. Same thing for the left side. Can we just appreciate like the beauty of this yarn though for a second? Like, she is beautiful. Like, this was kind of like a pride moment. Like, I feel like this is beautiful for if you want to wear it to like a pride festival, like anything pride related. Like, she screams pride, like genuinely. But yeah, my vision for this, I don't think I actually followed a tutorial for this. I think I just followed a tutorial for the hand part, like the arm part. But for the main top section, I kind of just like followed in my head what I thought I would do to make a bolero, and I did it for just the chest piece. So you would basically just wear like a top, like under like a tank top or a long sleeve, whatever you want, and then this is just kind of like around your chest as like an emphasis, like a little cute moment. But I know this isn't everyone's taste, so yeah, I think I only wore her like once or twice. Yeah, I wish I wore her more though. She's super cute, and I put so much time and effort into her. Okay, next up we have Spider-Man. So Spider-Man released a new collection and I'm selling it. So I basically crocheted this for Halloween. I think we were doing like a haunted house Halloween event my first year, and we needed spider webs, so me and somebody else, we crocheted some, and this was mine. I didn't even get to like hide the string because we were in like such a hurry to make them, but keep going. But next up I have another headband, so you can just imagine what she looks like, but she is purple, once again my favorite color. But I'm not gonna really tie her for you guys, but you can see what she looks like on the head. And the nice thing about this one, I realized from like the first headband that I made that I showed you guys, the brown one, I kept kind of the headband length and the consistency of the shape like throughout the entire headband, and that kind of presented to be a problem because in the back of my head, whenever I tied it, it would become very sweaty because it was so thick. Like the straps were so thick because it was the same width and like height as the entire headband. So for this one, I learned from my mistake. I made the straps a little bit like shorter, and also I just didn't make it like as thick as the whole headband, so it really helps not make you sweaty. So yes, and then I think this is the second beanie I made. Actually, I don't know, maybe this might be the first that I made and the purple one was the second once I learned how to do it. I don't know, I forget. But this is beanie number whatever, and I was trying to be like low key with this one. I was like going back to like the basics, like simple, you know. I was like, we'll just keep it navy and black like this. But yeah, like there's like a very small section of it that's black. But yeah, I don't know why, I just wanted to be like a little like side part, hashtag emo. Let's see. But what I don't like about this one is that it's just, I don't know. Actually, it does look kind of cute. Why am I tripping? I feel like back then I didn't like it, but I actually really like it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if you can tell which part is black. I can't on camera, so yeah. But you can tell in real life. Okay, this next one, oh my god, this is literally my baby. Like, I think I've said this about every single one, but this is literally my baby. So this is she. I might actually keep her, sorry guys, but I'll make more if you guys would like. So she's just like everything. She's literally Medusa down, like curly hair, curly fries, like down. So, boom. Like, it just emphasized like my curly hair, like it just made me embrace it a little bit more. And also she's a little bit like loose, but I don't know why sound kind of gets distorted when this is on, because it kind of covers my ears a little bit, like it's up to here where my ears are, so everything sounds a little bit muffled. Also, I made it made it hard to wear headphones when I had like meetings and stuff. But I mean, if you're just like going out and you want to make like a statement, she is the piece to take with you, because eyes will be turned. Like, the amount of compliments I've gotten on this. Also the color, like, can we just talk about the color for a moment, because it's like gray, but it's also green, but it's like a very light green, kind of like a sage, but also it's not even green, it's literally gray. But I don't know, it's just like such a beautiful color. And also it's like velvet, so it looks a little bit different too, and it feels very soft to the touch. The only issue is that just the muffledness if it goes over your ears. And also it's like hot. Like, this is like a winter hat. Like, you don't want to wear this for too long in the summer months or anything like that. So, especially in California. So yeah, we'll leave that there. Another spider web. As you can see, this is great as a Halloween decoration for like the corner of your room. Or if you want to like surprise someone, just like throw it at them. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. But yeah, beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna get into actual clothing types, I believe, for the most part. Yes. Oh, I lied. Let me show you my non-clothing. I mean, technically all of this is clothing, but this is like still accessories and whatnot. So I made these cute little granny skirt gloves because for a minute it was like low-key cold in Riverside, like especially my first year in the winter. I was like, what is going on? Like, California is not like this. But as you can see, this is my little glove. It's like open finger concept, but just like the thumb is sticking out. And yeah, she did really good. I literally developed eczema because it was so cold. Like, my skin would literally have rashes and stuff. But yeah, she's super cute, as you can see. Yeah, it just kind of kept my hands warm for the most part, but not necessarily my fingers. But because like my palm was warm, like my fingers were warm too, but also didn't like constrict my fingers. Eventually, it was like raining and like cold as hell during the winter of my first year, so much to the point that I was like, I need new gloves. And like, I crocheted a cute little like black glove, but it had like finger compartments. Like, each finger had its own little like part right here. But yeah, I think I lost one half though, so I was really sad about that. But let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so this one, she is so cute. This was like when bows were like becoming trendy and stuff, like my first year, a couple years back. So this is a little bow on top of the glove, and for the actual glove, this is what it was. It had little like finger compartments. You can't really see well, but it like divided each finger just so like I could feel a little bit warmer. And it had like the bow on top, so she's super cute. I literally made this on a car ride from Riverside to San Diego, by the way, so yeah, she was a little, it was hard to focus. I was getting nauseous, but we made it. And then I lost the other half. I was so upset. So I don't know if I'll make another one, but this is a little memory piece for now. And then this is my last, I think, accessory for now. I actually put a lot of time and effort into this. So this is Granny Square Tote Bag 101. And this was also when I was starting to get into sewing too. Back in Iran, my grandma taught me how to sew like by hand. But for this one, I actually bought a sewing machine like a couple years ago. And I was like, wait, let me like experiment, because I just made this bag and everything I put in it just freaking like the gravity has like 10 times the impact on it. So just because it was crochet, so it was like really unstable and like easy to be impacted by gravity, I feel like. So I was like, we need a lining. So I went to Michael's. I think actually no, I went to Joann's and it was still not bankrupt. So I bought some fabric from them, and this was the fabric that I chose. Very abstract, cute little water splashy. This is kind of what it looks like also on the straps. But yeah, so I just sewed it in there and I used it for a little while, and then I stopped using it because it was like really big. So I kind of just made it because I was like, no bag is big enough for me. And then I made a super big bag and I was like, wait, it's kind of too big. So yeah, but if you like her, she is all yours. I will sell it to you. And I also made really like nice long straps, so there wasn't like too much pressure on the shoulder, and it can like fall by your like hips. So it's like a nice little like cute little shoulder bag vibe. But yeah, she's a perfect city, urban, suburban companion for whatever you would like her to do. Okay, now we're getting into the fun stuff. So first I have my boleros. So these are actually like the loves of my life. I may not sell them, sorry guys, but just look at this green. Like, oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, and the way it like transitions to, I love buying yarn that's multicolor, that transitions within itself instead of switching out actual different yarn colors. Anyway, so yeah, she continues, then she suddenly turns white, as you can see, and then she goes back to light green and brown. Like, she is just everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody does it like her. So yeah, this is my cute little bolero. If you don't know what a bolero is, this part basically goes around your back and these go in your arms. I might actually wear it right now just so I can show you guys. But yeah, I feel like this is like the perfect little like shrug, something to keep you warm in whatever month it is. It's also like perfect for concerts, I feel like. I wore this piece to a lot of concerts. I might keep it and keep going to concerts with it. But it just like, because in concerts sometimes like there's like a breeze of like death and like coldness, and like I'm just like shivering and freezing to death, and like everyone's like hot and sweaty, and like this kind of keeps you away from the sweat of others while keeping you warm when there is that like weird breeze moment. And just like kind of protecting you from other people's like diseases. I don't know, without like the obstacle of like a hoodie being on, right? So yeah, this is she. She is super cute. And as you can see, this is what it looks like on. It kind of just looks like little hives, like little beehives, which I really like. So yeah, little hexagons. Yeah, this is one of like my more like fitting ones. And then we have the cutest top in existence. I think I saw the tutorial for this and I was just so like aghast that I was like, I have to make this. I don't care if I don't wear it anywhere, but like I will have to make it, period. I wore it, I think, to the Spring Splash concert at UCR. But yeah, this is what she looks like. She's super cute and she ties in the back. So it is like a backless kind of top. All these tops are like for like special occasions, I would say. Like I don't go out in the street like wearing this kind of thing, you know. I think I've only really worn it once. So yeah, but if you want her for a concert, for a special outing, and you want to stand out, yeah, just like let's appreciate the colors. Like I love the colors on this. Yeah, and I picked them out by hand. No tutorial taught me how. Yes. Okay, next one we have here. So I have this little, this is also another bolero. The difference with this is that it's kind of like more like a sweater. It's not like heavy like one, but you just put your head through it. And then, as you can see, it is purple once again. I just can't have enough of purple, apparently. And then you just slide your arm through. And voila, this is her. She's beautiful. And this one, the beehives are a little bit, the hexagons are a little bit more like open. And you can like see the skin a little bit more. Whereas for the green one, I purposely made it like a little bit more like tight knit so that the hexagons would be smaller. But this one's like a little bit more like loosey like feel, like just like a little shrug. But it still shows your arms, it shows your top underneath. I think this is perfect for like a little like mall outing, like hang out with friends, brunch, just something to kind of like stand out a little bit, but it's not like too like whoa, you know, like calling attention. Yeah. And then my next top, my next beauty, she is a little revealing, I will say. I'm not going to put her on, but let me see. Okay, so this is she. She is Gorgina. She's a little butterfly top. She's like the littlest top I've made. She's super small. But yeah, this is like another concert top, like literally covering the littlest amount possible. I feel like this is also good as like a bikini top. I never intended for it to be a bikini top, but you can see why I would say that. It's just very minimum coverage. So yeah, but what I love about this is just like the colors that I used. So I go pink here for the main part. And then it's a little bit of like a brownish here. It transitions to gray, purple, and then black and white. It has little ruffles throughout, and then you can see the little wingy parts of the butterfly. And obviously, of course, straps to tie it around, and this is for around your neck. So you can tighten and loosen. And also the middle part, like this, she is beautiful. It's like a little like papillon bow. Yeah. And then this is also like a good, I would say, like staple in your closet, like very like essential. Another bolero, but this is just like plain black. I really like this when I was like in high school, beginning college. And I just like wanted to be cute for the day, but like without really and like doing too much, you know. So it kept me warm in class, but she was just also like cute, you know? Like you can't hate her. Like she's just a little cute little bolero. And yeah, you can adjust it however you'd like. Make it fit to your needs. You can see the little hexagon pattern. She's super cute. Yeah. These are my beautiful freaking leg warmers that took eternity for me to make. Like, I'm actually not joking. Like, it felt like 5 years trying to crochet this. Like, the amount of stress these two caused me. You can see she's a little bit worn, but yeah, they're like a creamy white little ivory yarn. And these two, like, this is the top, and that's how you kind of know that's the top, because the bottom is a little bit flared, not too much though, and it can go up to like right below your knees, or however you want the length to be. If you want a little bit of like a slouchy leg warm, or if you want like just straight leg warm, up to you. These two can be used to tighten it based on your leg size. So if you're a little bit on the thicker side, you know, you won't need too much, but if you're like skinnier, you can obviously pull it a little bit more, make it like fit to your needs, and obviously tie it, put a little bow, of course, can't forget about the bow, and yeah, just make her super cute. So yeah, she is my prized possession. I will not be giving her away, as you can see by how many times I've worn her. And then so here, this is like the cutest top ever. I think I only wore it like once, which is really sad. So if anyone wants to take this off my hands, please do. But yeah, she's a little like circle top here in the middle. And it's just like a crop top, like super cute. And then it's also kind of a corset vibe in the back. I made all the straps and everything. I made it super long so you can make it as tight as you need it to be. And also just have a little bow again in the back. And it also, like the straps over here that are a little bit thinner, those are used to make the circle in the front of the top once you're already wearing it. And you can tie it around your neck. And when you tie it, you kind of have to crisscross it a little bit. But yeah, so she's super cute. If you want her, let me know. You can see the pile of stuff over here. And this is my beautiful scarf for when it's winter time. So actually, I crocheted this during my first year English class. Like I think I finished it within my English class. But yeah, so I like to put it in half sometimes and then just let it loose near the end. And this is what she looks like. She's super cute. And you can do anything. And also it's long enough to do like a little, oh my gosh, if I can even do it. Yeah, like moment with her, but I don't like to do it too much if it's like in Riverside, but it is a cute little statement piece. And here's the colors on it. So as you can see, we're switching between the blue, yellow, orange, red, pink, and yeah. So this is she. Okay, I actually lied. We have another accessory. So this is my beautiful little headband, and she's actually a flower. So if you open it a little bit, if I can even hold it, you can see she's like a cute little flower. And it literally goes boom on your head, and you can tie it. Yeah, let me see if I... She's a little bit loose right now, but you can see how she would look on your head if you were to wear her. You can obviously make it tighter if you'd like. It has straps for that, but yeah. And then last, but absolutely not the least, my first butterfly top that I ever made. This was again with a multicolor yarn, as you will see. I'm just like obsessed with these yarns, like I can't tell. This is her. So I know she looks little, but I swear when you're wearing it, it's not too little. It's also nice to like layer it on top of something. Like she's just so, I feel like this is really like a cute vibe if you go to like a market, like a little like, I don't know, maybe a convention too, like Comic-Con, I don't know, Furry Con, like whatever there is out there where you can be a fairy. But I just kind of like made this for cuteness. Like I wasn't really imagining myself wearing it anywhere. It also looks good under a hoodie or like a jacket if you have one, like where you could just kind of sit there and like look beautiful. And these are the straps for the middle to go around your neck. So if I have 8 legs and I'm an octopus, I would be able to hold this up to show you guys, but I don't, so just bear with me. I'm not doing it justice, but I'll insert a picture of what it looks like separately on here. But yeah, this is my little butterfly top. If you want her, you can have her. Just let me know. And yeah, I can also make custom ones too, so just let me know what you'd like. Alright everyone, so that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching to the end. If you have watched to the end though, and if you like any of my pieces, you want to stick around, see any tutorials or anything like that, you can scroll to the bottom of this video where the description is, and I'll probably link most of what I can find for the items that I've showed you guys. For whatever I can't find, honestly, just like look up keywords and like crochet at the end of it, and you'll be able to find something, a tutorial or something similar to it. But yeah, so thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Bye bye.